Here is another viewer-inspired video who wanted to know if they had already cut a couple of stringers for their project and then realized that they needed to make them shorter. For example, instead of having an 11-inch tread depth, they would like to have something smaller, yet somehow reuse the stringers they have already cut. And I think by the time you have finished watching this video, you will have a pretty good understanding whether or not you will be able to do that. So let's go ahead and take a look at 3 different stringers here, one with an 11-inch step, another with a 10-inch, and another with a 9-inch. And of course, they will all start from the same spot in the bottom, yet end at different spots on the top, providing you with a reason why you might want to make your stringers shorter. So let's go ahead and take a look at all 3 of the stringers and what they would look like if they were right next to each other to provide us with a pretty good idea whether or not we're going to be able to reuse the material. For example, will we be able to make a smaller stringer out of the longer stringer without creating structural problems or too much work for the carpenter? And of course, the angle is going to change for each stringer and would be another thing to consider when thinking about whether or not this will work on your project. And something else I should point out is that sometimes we go about things the wrong way. An example of that would be watching this video and then convincing yourself that this is going to be the best way to save money when it really might not be, because it could require more time and labor to make the necessary modifications like this here, to add the materials to the stringer and hope that the modifications are going to still produce a safe stairway. So this is one example of how you can simply add material without changing the angle of the stringer. And then you can use a variety of different methods to attach the additional materials to the stringer and make a nice connection. And I'm not going to go over those in this video because I have plenty of videos with that information in them at our website in our stair repairs section. So now that you have one method, let's go ahead and take a look at a second method where you will cut a template or a new stair stringer that you can use as a pattern to lay over the existing stair stringer that you want to modify, like we have here. Then the next step will be to trace all of the lines around the pattern onto the existing stair stringer that needs to be modified so that you can cut the new stringer or modify it. And again, you can see here where this section of the stringer is going to need to be cut and this section of the stringer is going to need to be cut. However, this section here might require a filler piece along with this section here. And again, even though this won't provide you with the same structural strength you're going to get by cutting new stair stringers, it will provide you with a couple of other things to consider as an alternative to wasting all of the materials you purchased to begin with. So after we have traced everything from the new stringer and transferred all of these measurements to our stringers that need to be modified, we can go ahead and add the filler pieces where they need to be to produce our new stair stringer that would look something like this and hopefully work for your project. And don't forget that you can use adhesives or screws, pre-drill some holes through all of the blocks. And for something this small, you might want to just glue it and then install the riser and just nail right through the riser and into the stringer for this. And the same thing with this. Install the shim and then nail through the treads to hold everything together there. And a view of what it would look like with the other stringer right next to it. So again, another way to solve this problem, along with what the stringers would look like when they were in position. And there's something else that I need to mention, and that's the fact that this method right here might work better on shorter stairways. For example, something with less than 7 steps. However, might not work at all on longer stairways where you have stringers requiring 13 or 14 steps, in which you would need to just start over with new materials. However, I will leave that up to you because there are a variety of different methods you can use to make something like this work even on longer stairways, as long as you can add some type of structural supports under the stringers, like walls or even beams. and another view of how the angle has changed for those stringers. These two stringers have the same bottom angle for the stringer, where this one here doesn't. If we go back, you can see it, and that's because we simply added to the stringer while keeping each one of the treads at the same level, where this one here, we cut another pattern and used it to create another stringer. And with that said, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment area, and the questions I will try to answer as soon as possible.